Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province, and now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November 1st, Cameron Winton, member of the Party Central Committee, Provincial Party Secretary, Chairman of the Provincial People Council, attended the Royal Unity Day in Long Yin Commune, Châu Thành District.
In a joyful and exciting atmosphere of the Royal Unity Day, the delegates reviewed the 94th anniversary of the founding of the Vietnam National United Front, November the 18th of 1930 and November the 18th of 2024, the results of the campaign on People Unite to build new rural-style areas and civilized urban areas in Long Vinh Commune, Châu Thành District in 2024. And on this occasion, the For the Poor Fund of the province, the district and commune presented 30 gifts to the household in difficult circumstances in Long Vinh Commune. The Vietnam Thailand Front Committee of the Province and the People's Committee of Long Vinh Commune awarded 8 collectives and 16 individuals with achievements in movements and campaigns in 2024. And on the morning of November 1st, the People's Committee of Trường Tây Commune Hòa Thành Town, the Royal National Unity Day took place to celebrate 94th anniversary of the traditional day of the Vietnam Thailand Front and the Royal National Unity Day in residential areas in 2024. Attending the event, there was Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Yu Văn Thắng, Member of Provincial Party Committee and Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee. In the past year, the Thailand Front of Trường Tây Commune responded to the campaigns and emulation movements launched by the party, the state, and the Vietnam Thailand Front, specifically the campaign to save money among the people, and since then, many creative ways have been implemented and many effective models have been built, mobilizing the potential and voluntary participation of all classes of people. In addition, the Commune Thailand Front also coordinated with the functional associations to organize propaganda on the fraud reduction target program on traffic safety, crime prevention, and human trafficking prevention with 15 meetings with over 660 participants. On this occasion, the People's Committee of Hòa Thành Town commended typical examples in residential areas and gave gifts to poor households in the community.
On the afternoon of November 1st, at the Provincial Party Committee Hall, the second Congress of the TayNinhTV Provincial Tourism Association for the 2024-2029 term was solemnly held.
The Congress welcomed the attendance of Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, Member Party Central Committee, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman Provincial People's Council, Mr. Nguyễn Đại Thi, Permanent Vice Chairwoman of Provincial People's Council, Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, Permanent Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, along with the representatives of the Central Leadership, Provincial Leaders, and leaders of the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism, the Tourism Association of Provinces and Cities, 95 members of the TayNinhTV Provincial Tourism Association. The Conference elected Executive Committee of the Provincial Tourism Association for the 2024 and 2029 term, consisting of 20 members, and the Inspection Committee consists of the members and Mr. Ngô Trần Ngọc Quốc, Director of Trần Quốc Import and Export Trading Services Company Limited, was elected as Chairman of the Association. Mr. Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, Permanent Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, was elected as Honorary Chairman of the Provincial Tourism Association for the 2024 and 2029 term. At the conference, 5 groups and 4 individuals also received certificates of merit from the Vietnam Tourism Association.
On November 1977, the first radio program of TayNinhTV Radio and Television was broadcast, an important milestone laying the foundation for the development of TayNinhTV Radio and Television today. Currently, TayNinhTV Radio and Television station produce many news bulletins every day, including 6 live TV news bulletins and 5 live radio news bulletins, improve live reporting at the scene, live broadcasting from the scene into TTV's news bulletin to ensure that news reaches listeners quickly, clearly, and rapidly. On this occasion, many individuals with outstanding achievements received commemorative medals from the Ministry of Information and Communications for their contributions to the development of the station. 2 outstanding individuals received the title of Provincial Emulation Fighter, Father of Sub Artists, 1 award at the 2024 National Radio Festival.
Difference November 1st, 2024 marks the 47th anniversary of TayNinhTV radio television station, establishment and development. During that time, TTV11 has overcome difficulties and challenges to best fulfill its desired tasks. One of the tasks we focus on is connecting to improve the capacity to produce program and read information most effectively.
To contribute to meeting the need for information currently, TayNinhTV radio and television station organized the production and broadcasting of many news programs and specialized programs and the local news every day, of which 6 live TTV news bulletins and 5 live radio news bulletins are produced. And in addition to broadcasting, TayNinhTV radio and television station promptly wraps the development trend of the press system, distribute content based on the internet platform to the people and on infrastructures that are both social network and application websites built by the station, promotes the traditional infrastructure and take advantage of available digital infrastructure for free digital infrastructure and builds the station own infrastructure also. And up to now, TTV11 has 6 YouTube channels and 2 fanpages, 2 TikTok channels and Yellow official of TayNinhTV Television, TayNinhTV mobile application and website of TayNinhTVToday landing page at ttv11.com.vn and tourism landing page at youlet.ttv11.com.vn. Not only transferring information to infrastructure to facilitate the viewers and listeners to access the programs, TayNinhTV radio and television station has strengthened links and production cooperation also. In the past time, TayNinhTV radio and television station must be said to have coordinated and linked with many units nationwide and other stations also, including the business, the media associations, and especially the regional politics academy to produce programs to protect the ideological foundation, fight against the hostile and erroneous viewpoints. And in 2024, the provincial radio and television station will continue to improve the quality of radio and television programs. The station also cooperates with the Academy of Politics of Region 2, Ho Chi Minh City, to promote propaganda work and fight against wrong and hostile viewpoints, protect the ideological foundation of the party. In addition, TayNinhTV radio and television station also exchanges and cooperates with the VTV5, sends to the VTV1 and VTV9 VOV TV, improves the live reporting at the scenes and contributes to quickly propagating the policies and the guidelines of the party and the state. In particular, through the cooperation in production, the professional skills of the human resources team improve so that they can access the new modern equipment and professional working methods also, and thereby it is possible to produce large programs. Even large units such as FBT cable can cooperate in production with TayNinhTV radio and television station. For 47 years, the tradition of TayNinhTV radio and television station has been written by the efforts, responsibility, and dedication of the leaders of the TayNinhTV province, of the collective of core civil servants and the workers, editors, and reporters of the TayNinhTV radio and television station through the periods. The generation of core civil servants of the TayNinhTV radio and television station today will forever remember the early days of the industry to stand side by side, unite, and steadfast and creative in carrying out the pioneering task on the ideological and cultural front and contribute to the completion of the construction of the TayNinhTV homeland full of potential responsibility and affection.
The Department of Planning and Investment of TayNinhTV has submitted to the regular October meeting of the Provincial Business Committee the appraisal report on the approval of the investment policy and the approval of investor to implement the high-tech lifestyle project DHN TayNinhTV 1 in Hội Tân Hamlet, Tân Hội Commune, Tân Châu District, and the People's Committee of TayNinhTV Province has agreed with the content of the submission. The high-tech lifestyle project DHN TayNinhTV 1 is included in the list of projects to attract investment in TayNinhTV province in 2024. The investor is the DHN TayNinhTV High-Tech Agricultural Development Joint Stock Company. The goal is to raise chickens in a closed cold farm model with 800,000 chickens per batch, 5 hectares per year. Products and services provided broilers. On the afternoon of October 31st, the Provincial Civil Servants Union held a ceremony to present union houses to union members in difficult circumstances. The house was presented to the family of Mr. Nguyễn Văn Quốc, born in 1984, a union member of Logo Samat National Park, a forest ranger. The house has an area of 52 square meters, with a construction cost of 95 million Vietnam dong, of which the support for union members and workers fund of the Ninh Provincial Labour Federation supported 80 million Vietnam dong, and relatives and family contributed.
The year 2025 is of special importance to the Vietnamese economy because it will end the 5-year plan period of 2021-2025. This is the time to evaluate the results of implementing the set goals and at the same time create momentum for the next development step. Experts say that in order for the Vietnamese economy to reach the finish line, it will take a lot of efforts.
Domestic and international experts say that 2024 is a difficult year for the Vietnamese economy in the context of unpredictable fluctuations in the world's geopolitics, natural disasters at home and abroad. With the government's management efforts with appropriate policies, the efforts of the business community and the people, Vietnam's economic growth in 2024 is estimated to reach 6.8 to 7%, and this result shows that the Vietnamese economy has again growth momentum before COVID-19 pandemic. And with the development and the efforts of the government, the community of the business and the people, the economy of Vietnam and the picture of the economy of Vietnam has got the bright color, and the business confidence has also increased many times. However, there are still some challenges and difficulties, so to achieve the good results in 2025, remarkable progress is needed also. To maintain competitiveness, Vietnam needs to shift to higher value-added industries and invest in innovation. Vietnam can continue to prosper in an increasingly complex global economic context if it implements future-oriented policies and promotes closer cooperation between the government, businesses, and research institutes. Proposing some solution for Vietnam's economic growth in 2025, experts said that it is necessary to continue to improve institutions in two directions, focusing on cutting unnecessary business conditions and administrative procedures. Besides, the target for 2030 and 2040 is repositioned to perfect the institution in the best way and limiting the need for multiple amendments. And ladies and gentlemen, in recent times, the North-South High-Speed Railway project has been closely coordinated by the ministries and branches and has agreed to propose 3 groups of overall management solutions and 4 methods of resource mobilization. Regarding the 4 resource mobilization options, the first is to develop a 5-year national financial plan for 3 phases with the spirit of combining both the central budgets and local budgets. And second, attract the resources, mobilize government bonds in appropriate interest rates. The third, attract domestic investment resources, including the public-private partnership. Fourth, mobilize foreign resources with high incentives, reasonable negotiation conditions, and few constraints.
From November 20th, a series of new contents on interest rates stipulated in circulars issued by the State Bank will take effect. Circular number 46 stipulates the application of interest rates on US dollar deposits of organizations and individuals at credit institutions and foreign bank branches, stating credit institutions shall apply interest rates on USD deposits not exceeding the maximum interest rate decided by the Governor of the State Bank of Vietnam in its period for deposits of organizations and deposits of individuals. Circular number 47 amends the form of deposits withdrawn before maturity from deposit certificates, promissory notes, treasury bills, and bonds issued by credit institutions to deposit certificates issued by credit institutions.
Ladies and gentlemen, people who go to see a doctor will have insurance cards must be in the same lines as the place where they initially register for medical examination and treatment. So, transferring lines is currently facing many difficulties. Therefore, it is expected that the connection and transfer of lines will be amended in the health insurance law this time, taking note of the opinion and delegates on the sidelines of the National Assembly on the afternoon of November 31st.
How insurance card, there is always a lie. place of initial medical examination and treatment registration. Thus, when people go to see a doctor, they must be in the same line as the place where they initially register for medical examination and treatment. Having been issued a health insurance card, in fact, they pay and receive benefits. If we are constrained and narrow-minded and register for medical examination and treatment at any place, it is not in the right spirit, especially for people with serious and incurable diseases. To expand the rights of patients when they go to see a doctor or receive treatment themselves, the National Assembly Standing Committee proposed that the government research mechanisms that allows people to go to any medical examination and treatment facility. In the past, we encountered difficulties in practice because we always had to have a referral letter. This draft law has resolved the difficulties, and we see this as unsuitable and new points worth noting in this health insurance law. If the draft law is passed, the referral procedure for some rare and serious diseases will no longer exist. Thus, patients will transfer directly to a higher level of expertise. In order to reduce procedures, create convenience, reduce out-of-pocket expenses for people, and save costs for the fund.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.